Alright, Shalom, Shalom. This is your brother Yarash Ma from the GMS Champaign, Illinois camp. For all things, I want to give all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles, the elders, great millstone. Salutations to the Akim that's pushing this truth of righteousness and sincerity, and Shalom to the house of David. Now, I'm gonna play probably about 3 or 4 minutes worth of this video, and just let brothers see that America is falling, man. All right, this is Babylon the Great, Mystery Babylon, aka America. It's falling, man. All right, as the title reads, it says food products are now 125% more expensive at Walmart. All right, because the purchasing power of the dollar is diminishing. All right, these things, the dollar is collapsing. All right. All right, and a new currency is about to be brought in. All right, well, they call it the Great Reset. All right, a new currency is about to be brought in. All right, physical money is about to go out the door. The chip is on its way. All right, we're almost here. So I'm gonna play some of this. I don't want to ramble too long.
If you usually go grocery shopping at Walmart to save money, we're sorry to break it to you, but you're not saving as much as you think. By now, you probably already noticed that grocery prices are on the rise in each and every store. But a new report reveals that that's especially true at Walmart, despite its low price promise. The editorial team at Tradingpedia analyzed the price increases of 34 grocery items at Walmart over the past 2 years, and they found that prices on most items have significantly surged, with many of them soaring by more than 100%. No wonder why, in October, roughly 90% of Americans said they're worried about the rampant cost of food, a separate survey found. And yet, we're being told to expect a brand new wave of food inflation in early 2023, as the compounding effect of lower food production and supply chain challenges further exacerbate the cost of living crisis in the United States. That's what we're going to expose today. But before moving on, please support our work with a thumbs up in this video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Food prices in the U.S. are going through the roof. Over the past couple of years, American families have seen their monthly budgets steadily shrink as the cost of daily necessities continue to grow. While we can hold off on discretionary purchases or take the bus instead of driving, food inflation is virtually impossible to avoid, considering that there's only so much you can cut back on while still meeting your daily needs. Overall, the cost of food jumped by 12.4% in the past year. That's the highest annual increase in 23 years, according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. Prices for groceries shot up 13.5% in the past 12 months, and eating out is 8.6% more expensive as restaurants hike their prices to pay for their own rising food costs. Consumers are trying to stretch their dollars as much as they can, and they've been looking for deals and discounts that only big food retailers can offer. However, a recent report showed that at the stores of the retail giant Walmart, whose 60% of revenue is made by grocery sales, prices are not as low as most of us would like to think. Brian McCall, a financial analyst at Tradingpedia, crunched the numbers for the most common foods sold at the stores of the world's biggest retailer, and the results he and his team found were quite shocking. To track food inflation at Walmart stores, McCall analyzed 34 grocery items in 6 different categories: meats, fruits and vegetables, beverages, condiments, dairy and eggs, and canned foods. They used the web archive tool that allowed his team to see what the prices were 2 years back. Then we calculate.
Guys, didn't y'all believe that all those puzzle ads were fake and there's no such game? But today,
Then we calculated the percentage of price increase of these 34 products and compared it with the increase in the average weekly earnings of all employees in the U.S. over that same period, he wrote. The idea was to understand how the consumer purchasing power in terms of buying grocery items has changed during this period, McCall explained. The analysis found that over the past 2 years, the retail giant charged 31% more for a package of chicken breasts, while a package of 18 eggs cost 126% more, and a gallon of milk soared in price by 150%. The dairy and eggs category saw the biggest jump at an average increase of 70%. Sweet onions also saw a dramatic increase of 165%, while an 8-pack of Pepsi shot up by 67% compared to 2020 prices. On average, the price of Walmart's meat and seafood rose by 22%, while vegetables rose by 29%. Olive oil prices grew 48%, and tomato sauce saw a 57% surge. On top of all that, a recent viral video showed a Walmart employee replacing the cost of salad dressing at the chain superstore from $2.24 to $7.88. Now that's an increase of more than 350%. The video, which has over 3 million views, was shared by shopper Sean Connor on TikTok, who said he was stunned by the sharp price hike. In the comment section, one retail worker explained, "Fuel prices are going up, so is the cost of food. Suppliers are requiring more money to ship food, and the food companies selling it are passing on these costs." According to McCall, the basket, including the 34 grocery products analyzed by his team, would have cost $153.08 a couple of years ago. Today, the total price of all of these products would be $186.02, marking an increase of 21.5%. On the other hand, when comparing those price increases to the average weekly earnings of all employees in the U.S.
Alright. Hold on, matter of fact, he was finna say something that needs to be said.
The researchers found that consumer purchasing power for grocery shopping decreased by almost 6% during that same time span. A similar report by retail analysts at J.P. Morgan found that in the last quarter, Walmart raised prices the most among top food retailers. Walmart's pricing advantage versus the other food retailers eroded this past quarter, the report noted. While the official inflation...
Alright, so this is Ecclesiastes. Matter of fact, I'm going to go to the book of Zephaniah 1:10. It says, "And it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord, that there will be a noise of a cry from the fish gate." Now, in the ancient times, all right, we had fish markets. All right, we had markets where the people would go do and trade certain currencies and certain resources. All right, but the modern day market, Martesh, would be, all right, these grocery stores are malls and things of that nature. It says, "And it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord, that there shall be a noise and cry from the fish gate, and howling from the second, and great crashing from the hills. How ye inhabitants of Maktish, for all the merchant people are cut down, all that bear silver are cut off." All right. So this place is falling. Right? These grocery stores is we're in a what you would call a retail apocalypse. All right. So you have millions of stores, not being able to afford to continue. All right. So you have a lot of stores closing down. All right. When you had this thing with the pandemic, it actually destroyed a majority of middle class businesses. All right, minimum wage class businesses. All right, it destroyed the middle class. All right, there really isn't a middle class anymore. You're either poor or you're rich. All right. Just in the town I'm in, a little town, Champaign, Illinois. All right, I watched a lot of middle class businesses get small businesses get taken out the game during the pandemic because they couldn't afford to continue paying the mortgage and keeping up with the bills and the rent of the building, being forced to be shut down, but still had to keep those things to keep the money flowing because what they were closing anything that wasn't deemed essential. All right. But things are going to get a lot worse than this, man. All right, pretty soon, the Lord is going to make it where a carton of eggs is $100. All right, a carton of eggs is $200. All right, we're going to get to those times until Esau just decides to reset the whole currency. All right, which he's going to do. All right, he's going to bring in a digital currency. All right, that's going to be used through the chip. All right, but before that, it's going to be a lot of death and destruction, a lot of famine. All right, this is 2 Esdras 16 and 22. It says, "For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy." So the Lord, there's not going to be any way about it, this man. If your ass do happen to be, you do take the chip, and you're buying and selling, all right, the Lord is going to destroy your ass with the sword, man. All right, hey, with those missiles that rain down on your ass, or however, all right, things play out. Where the Lord, all right, puts death upon your ass. It's coming. All right. The only way up out of this is, all right, to one, you have to be of the seed of Israel. All right. To two, you have to be part of the 1/3 or the elect. All right. And to do that, you'll have to be what? Making your calling and election sure. All right. Doing the work of the Most High, following his ways. All right, which a majority of our people refuse to do and will not do. All right, so they will be killed off on this side. This is Lamentations 4:9. It says, "They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. For these pine away, stricken through for want of the fruits of the field." Yeah, man. When you die by hunger, that's a slow and agonizing, painful death, man. All right, your body starts to eat at you. You start getting delusional, delirious. Yeah, that's a slow and agonizing death, man. All right, the scriptures say how people are gonna seek death, all right, but shall not find it, man. All right, that'll make you seek death. All right, people are gonna go back to cannibalism in these times, man. All right, just like the times of 70 AD. Leviticus 26 and 29, it says, "And ye shall eat the flesh of your sons, and the flesh of your daughters shall ye eat." All right. That's going to happen again, man. All right, but it's going to be brought up to an even increased scale. Right? People are going to go back to eating their damn kids, man. It's going to be a terrifying thing. But it's prophesied, and it's been prophesied since the beginning to happen, man. It's coming. These people don't know what the hell the Lord has in store for them, man. All right? The Lord is coming back with a sword, man. He's not coming back with kisses and love. All right, that Christianity teaches, man. The Lord is coming back for judgment, man. The Lord is coming. All right, let me grab that in. Was that Amos? Shalakia, bear with me real quick out here. Amos 9 and 8, it says, "Behold, the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it off the face of the earth." All right, which that sinful kingdom is Babylon the Great. All right, the mystery Babylon, aka America. All right, it says, "And I will destroy it off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob." And who is the house of Jacob? The Israelites. All right, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right, for the most part, saith the Lord. All right, so the Lord, man, he's going to destroy this place, man. All right, and he said he's not going to utterly destroy all of his people. All right. But 2/3 of our people are going to be taken out, man. According to the book of Zechariah. I'm just going to grab it since I'm quoting it. Zechariah 13 and 8. And it says, "And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein." All right. So 2 parts of Israel, 2 parts of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are going to be killed. All right. But the third part, the 1/3, all right, the elect, and the 1/3 All right, that's who's gonna be left therein. Everything else, everybody else will be killed off. All right, you heathens. All right, and 2/3 of our own people over here in America that are gonna die. All right, so that's why you want to be on the side of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, because any other side is death. All right, there's no way around that. All right, you're either gonna abide to the words and the ways of the Most High, or you're gonna die. All right, and brothers see that and know that. All right, and it's coming. All right, the Lord is coming, man. All right, 2nd Esdras 55 and Salakia 15 and 5. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the earth, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. All right, so this is why the Lord is going to do this, man, because why our people have become wicked. The heathens are committing all type of atrocities. All right, and the wickedness have reached unto the heavens. All right, the Lord is up there angry. All right, and he's coming down to judge, man. Isaiah 66 and 16, for by fire and by his sword the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. All right, so it's going to be a lot of death and destruction, man. All right, Isaiah 13 and 9. All right, behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. For the stars of the heavens of the constellations shall not give their light, the sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. And I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity, all right, which iniquity is sin upon sin. And I will cease the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. All right, so the Lord is coming back, all right, to kill, man. All right, to judge and to also redeem. All right, but he's only coming to redeem 1/3 of Israel. All right, we're in those times, man, and it's, hey, brothers, it's time to tighten up. All right, it's time to put it in gear, you know what? Kick off a little harder, man, because it's here. So with that, I'm going to give all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Makakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. All right, Shalom, Akim, until next time.